Oh, take it off, man. You can say it.
There you go. You missed your shot, bro.
Ah, all right, I guess I gotta do it. And we're live. Welcome to episode 51 Chillin with NY Warriors.
Yeah. You always want to be the first one.
That's right, guys. Monday night. Here we go. We're gonna go down the line to say what's up to everybody. We have a full panel in the house. You see, we have a special guest. We're gonna get to him, but I'm gonna start with my man Eli Easy, the Game Hunter.
Yo, what up?
What's good, Eli? How you been? All right. What's good?
I've been good, job hunting and working out and training. I'm getting ready to go to the Arnold Classic next month. It's on March 1st and 3rd. So I'll be doing karate, semi-contact over there. It's in Ohio. It's in Columbus. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
How the hell are you getting in?
Oh, we're all driving over there.
Whose money? Not my money.
Driving over there.
You're driving them over there, man.
Over there and kick ass, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick everybody's butt.
All right. Next we got Jeff Johnson.
What's going on, people? Good to be back. Let's get this show started, man.
Yeah. See a lot of books over there. You plan to give some stuff away tonight?
Nah. This is all
it's only
bagging. This is all bagging and boarding and all that stuff. This is what I picked up last week. See, all that's my haul for last week.
All right, Joker M21.
Yo, it's hot as a motherfucker over here. I'm over here sweating in my apartment, bro.
Yo, you want to switch apartments?
Shit, you freezing over there?
Yeah.
Nah, I had a busy weekend, man. Getting stuff together for tomorrow night and stuff. I got some pretty dope books, for the auction. That's what I've been doing.
Right,
Are we doing a preview?
We could do preview. We could do whatever on the show, man. We could do it here, right here. All right. Next we got Manny NYC.
What's up?
What's good, man?
Nothing.
Yo, Manny always has the most to say about the show.
Exactly.
Manny talk too much.
He's just like, yeah, what's up? Okay.
Let's go, man. I went live the other day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah.
Testing it out.
Yeah,
Manny going live by himself. I don't know about you guys, but that's dangerous.
Yeah,
Very
ain't nobody
dangerous.
can stop him. Ain't nobody like, yo, all right,
Yeah, I know. At least for us, we can tell him, yo, man, chill. But by himself, just going live, forget about it.
Maybe we need to put one of those parental advisory stickers when Manny go live.
You need like 400. You need one for me, and you need definitely two for him.
That was good.
No, you were good. Dude.
Nah, you
were good.
Manny.
It was good. Ask Big Lion if you was good. All right.
That was the best freaking part, man. He's trying to hype up his contest, and he's all like, yo, your books. What you giving away?
You know what?
You gotta come stronger than that.
I know you know about this, Steve. Sometimes when we need a good laugh, all we do is go to Manny's old video. It's titled NYW. Search that video on his channel. That's when he called CGC and ripped him a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was the best video ever. If you need a good laugh, watch that video, man.
No, you know what was one of my favorites? I watched that one. One of my favorites was, I think Manny was on, and then there was a FedEx guy in the back.
Oh, yeah, the FedEx guy. I love that one. I love that one.
The NY one, the one where he CGC was first, and then he made another video behind it, and that's when the FedEx lady called him.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking classic.
Hilarious.
I just like the part. Like, this is a recording. You're gonna record this. I'm recording you too. You on YouTube.
Well, I'm recording you too. That was hilarious. You guys gotta watch. Those videos should have like thousands of views, man. It's classic.
Yeah. Nah, man.
All right.
I don't have 1,000 viewers. So
Next, we got Marky316.
What's up, man? Jesus. Boy, blast from the past on those fucking videos. Jesus Christ. We always get a good chuckle out of them.
The channel, why are you watching it?
Yeah.
That was good, Marky.
Nothing. Well, I got to see Neil Adams this week, so I got this sign at Royal Collectibles. Right there.
I got the COA. Nice.
Yeah. I didn't want to grade it because the top staple's hanging by a thread, and it's just like, you know, I got enough shit graded and autographed by Neil Adams. I'm fine.
Yeah,
so,
I don't like RuPaul either.
That's good to know, man.
RuPaul with fucking Neil Adams.
like
Only you
shit.
would put the two together.
Oh, shit,
Are you mad that Bad Bunny didn't win a Grammy last night?
That's from you.
Yeah.
Nah,
all right.
Next
we got, guys, have you noticed we got a special guest here? We got the Doom143 straight from Hawaii.
How's it?
There you go.
Thanks for having me. This has been awesome. I've already been on for 20 minutes. Best time of my life. And I got the horns. So I'm good. I can leave right now. I got the horn. I'm good.
Not only.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time in coming, man. You should have been a guest on the show a long time ago, you know? Just cool to have you, man. I know we're going to have a blast. I know when you do your shows, when you did with the guys, 9.2 crew, you always had there was no holds barred on how you guys talk, so we kind of the same way also.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you guys were actually one of the inspirations for 9.2. Like just trying to figure out how you guys did it. So trust me, you guys helped a big lot too. So thank you.
We just shoot from the hip, right? Basically, guys. We don't we don't have nothing scripted, nothing like that. You know, we
always gave you guys a lot of credit.
Getting together and talking shit. That's it.
You guys could do this every week. That's amazing.
Oh man, we've been on almost 3 years. 3 years now. In June. So let me just go in this chat real quick. There's a lot of people here. We have Tim Sinkovitz, Puff Comics, Wobbles, Comic Art Talk. We have Hialeah. Yeah, Hialeah Comics Pro. We have Stay Puff 1983. We have Thorough Cuboro, BX PR Collector, J. Rahan, Roman Curtis. Oh man. Shout out to Roman Curtis. Because many NYC pay per view event.
Let's start charging y'all.
No, y'all crazy, man.
Oh, you know what? You never know, man. We might have a Netflix special with Manny.
Nah, man.
Yeah, Gorilla Grotto 5, Doom Sell That Spawn, Joker 68. What's up? Shout out to you. Guys, there's gonna be a couple of giveaways we're gonna do later. The Doom143 has one. He's celebrating his 1,000 followers on Instagram, and we've been due for a giveaway also because we've reached 1,000 subs on IG and we haven't done anything. So I just have a couple of books here that I'm gonna give away later today. I haven't figured out how we're gonna give them away. You know, we'll think of it as we go along. But we're gonna start off one of the topics we're gonna talk about, especially having the Doom here because I know Doom is heavy into speculation, you know, and things like that. So that's always a good topic to talk about, especially the way I see things now. One thing I wanted to bring up, if we could discuss, is I noticed on YouTube now there's a lot of channels that do the speculation list basically now. Mm-hmm. You know, like I'll throw a name out there, CBSI, right? They put that list out there. A lot of people follow it. I looked at it a few times. I really don't go by their list. I kind of look at speculation on my own terms. You know what I'm saying? I do my own like research. I don't really feel like I need to follow someone's list. I think I know it well enough to know that most of you guys do it. So what do you guys think about those lists? You know what I mean? Like, are they legitimate? What do you think about it? You know, we're gonna start off with our guest. You know, Steve, what do you think? You know, what's your thoughts on that? Oh, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Hello?
Oh, there you
go.
Good.
Hello.
There you go.
As far as like the top 10 list they have, or like specs?
And both.
Top 10, both.
Both, but before you talk, take your ears out the hat. The hat might be too big for your head.
Already.
It's adjustable, man. That's how I wear my hat. That's my
shit. Adjust that shit to your head, boy.
That guy, bro.
Oh man.
Messing with my style, man.
Yeah.
This 24 karat gold feeling over here. Okay, so as far as the top 10 list goes, I think it's actually really good for new people. Mm-hmm. So for people that just started to get in, they're trying to figure out, it can get a little dangerous. I was talking to somebody as far as like, if you're new and you follow the list, you're probably already too late on something. So, you know, you're going to be paying premium. And I think a lot of people, when it comes to like speculation and investment, they don't do enough of their own homework. The list is also something that just happens within the week. So like, for example, they had they just released that, I think Hulu and Marvel is going to be doing, what is it, like Howard the Duck. They're going to be doing some stuff. So like, I guarantee next week, or actually, no, this Friday, you'll probably see something on that list.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing so if you're not doing enough of your own research, and the thing about it too is, and I'll try to keep this short, is like, why are you buying these books? You know, if you're buying it for your collection, honestly, you're fine. It doesn't matter about, oh, I paid too much or whatever. Because I was telling somebody this, it was a show, but I was like, you got to make sure that if you're going to talk about specs, that you're actually saying long-term or short-term. Because there's a big deal between, there's a big difference between a long-term spec and a short-term spec. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like Kamala Khan, so Captain Marvel 14 variant or all new Marvel point now, you know, that's a long-term spec for me. Yeah. So I can buy, if I find that at a good price, because I feel like she's a really good long-term investment, long-term spec. Something short-term is like that Ghost book, that Iron Man, what is that, 316, the first appearance of Ghost, because it was in, you know what I mean? That's short-term. So like that's always been my thing, is that I don't think there's enough people in the community that is using the words short-term and long-term, because what is it for? Like why are you buying it? You know what I mean? Well, why are you buying a book? So that's my thing.
Yeah, that's true. Long-term goals, like you said, Kamala Khan, Miles Morales, Fallout 4,
Spider-Gwen,
Spider-Gwen. Those are all long-term.
Son Alexander. These are long-term.
But the thing is, what you call it, like Miles Morales and like Miss Marvel, you know, Kamala Khan. Those books won't be in the thousands probably until we pass, because those are like this generation now first appearances. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to grab those books, grab them now, because they're pretty reasonable price right now. But once let's say,
depending on which one you grab,
let's say 50 years from now, you know, those books are gonna be, I think those books will be like in the thousands, maybe. You know,
they'll be in the thousands. Look at the Ultimate Fallout number 4, 9.8. The regular cover, not the variant, is it's a $300 book.
Yeah.
So that variant though, the
variant.
More.
We're talking about regular covers because, you know, you want to you think about, not because back in the, you know, like Hulk 180, there's no variants for Hulk 181.
No,
only the ones that are modern now. Those variants, those fucking the ones that look like the glass or whatever, and the stupid variants they just make.
So your guys are saying like in 75 years, my Howard the Duck #1 could be worth some money?
Nah,
put that shit away.
I mean, that's a good example. That's a good example where you're just talking about variants or specs or whatever it is.
That's like a short-term thing, if anything.
Yeah, well, there's a Howard the Duck, right? And then there's a Howard the Duck variant with Gwenpool that's a sketch.
On the cover, right?
And then there's another Howard the Duck with Gwenpool that's colored, and that's the book you want. And it's not even for Howard the Duck; it's actually for
Gwenpool.
No, Gwenpool. You know what I mean? And so when you know, Manny was just saying that it's going to go in the thousands. I mean, on what is that? The Captain Marvel 14 variant, the Amanda Connors, the one she's on a jet.
Yeah,
dude, people asking money for that book.
Oh, that book is already in the thousands. Yeah.
And so, you know, as far as speculation, I feel like we're kind of crossing the two things we wanted to talk about. But as far as speculations, you got to know why you're buying it, man. You got to know. And then you got to do what it is you were planning to do with that spec.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I think the best form of spec, I like the fact, like, when you get like older collectors or people that have been collecting for a long time, when the spec game hits, it's a lot of times we already have the book in our collection. And so when the book hits, you're like, oh, damn, I got that shit already. You know, because you weren't buying to spec. You were just buying because you buy it, you collect it, you read it, whatever. You admire the cover. It doesn't matter. And when the spec hits, it's money in the bank already.
If you sell it.
Yeah, you sell it. That's right.
If you sell it. I keep telling people this. It's like, everybody says investment. Investment only happens when you sell the book.
Yeah.
Whether it's short term or long term, you gotta sell the book, because the idea of buying something to make money later is like you gotta sell the thing. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I just keep on telling people, like, make sure you use the word short term and long term, because there's a lot of good specs like long term, and actually there's a new one like X-Men 134. That's the first appearance of Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So supposedly this next X-Men book is the Dark Phoenix one, right?
So I feel that book's a long term regardless, because that's like one of the freaking greatest X-Men stories of all time. Like,
true,
for
but
that by itself.
That movie that's coming out, a lot of people that they say they had a lot of reshirts and a lot of problems.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I don't think the movie matters though.
The story was good, so that's definitely going to have a long-term hold, at least in my view.
Because those are iconic characters. Phoenix, whoever else was it, I forget. I think like Starjammers came through the Dark Phoenix saga. Like all those characters, those are like all prominent X-Men characters that are like to this day are like
those books
some of the greatest characters
of the movie, even if it does good or not. Because the movies right now, that movie that comes out is a Fox movie. So 10 years down the line, it could be rebooted again because Marvel has the property now.
But this is the thing, there's Eli who loves the characters and loves that book for what that book is. And then there's the people, oh shit, they're making a Dark Phoenix movie, and boom, you get a spike. And then what happens when the movie comes out? Back to reality.
It does, but it's still going to be a good book, regardless.
No, it's a good book.
Anything from 101 and up, like when it comes to the Phoenix Saga, 101 and up, all those books have value, regardless if the movie's good or not.
Yeah, all those books have value before the movie. Even when those previous X-Men movies bombed, those books still had value. So
yes,
a lot of it depends. A lot of it depends on the character. I mean, we saw what happened to first appearance Apocalypse, right?
Right, I think went down. It was in the dollar bins again.
The movie dumped, and then the book dropped down.
Yep, hard. Real hard.
Yeah, we're probably going to see it to Aquaman #1 and #2, which is the 2011. That's the first appearance of the Trench King. So there's supposed to be
something going. That's all spec, man. But they had the trench. They had the trench in there. But if they're going to do the spin-off, I'd rather have that on the streaming service, not a movie. I don't think people are going to go see just the trench without Aquaman showing up.
No,
at least that's
Mark, you were talking about the book, the spec book. Go ahead, Steve. Finish.
No. All I was saying is that you'll probably see the same thing to that book. You'll see it take a spike up again, even though it was already in the movie. If there's something else coming up, it's going to take another spike again, and like it'll probably dump. You know what I mean? Like I don't think if the movie does come out, I don't think that book's going to last. It's going to reach. It's here now. It's going to reach here, and it'll probably settle down like right around.
It might, I'd seen that, and I'm like, oh, come on. That's just my view of it. I like the trench. I think the storyline is better than trying to explain them, because you can explain them and then have the storyline with Aquaman fighting against them, coming to Earth and all that stuff. So the surface, I should say. So that would be the better. That should be Aquaman 2. They shouldn't have to do a thing just about them. They can have half the story about them and Aquaman trying to stop them, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's just my.
They didn't give. They gave details already on what's happening in the second. They didn't give any details yet.
No, they haven't given any. It's all word of mouth. It's all
It's speculation. It's all speculation. It's all speculation.
Yeah, like there was an incorrect spec on Batman Beyond. This past week. But I've been specking. That's a long-term book to me. I've been specking on that book before. Before anything was announced, that like when that lady gave the wrong information, I always had that as a spec book.
And that book hasn't had its fucking day yet.
Another spec book too is Eternals #1.
Yeah, well, it's not really spec too much now. Like it's official.
Yeah, but how long did it take for them to make that movie? Come on.
But you know, I mean, Manny does make a good point, even and so did you, Biggies. But I guess Biggies, you said that it's not a spec, which I think is something that also we need to clear up too. That if there's already news on it, it's not a spec, right? But Manny brings up a good point of often what happens is there'll be a spec out, and then there'll be this lull where no one's talking about it.
Mm-hmm. You know, like right now, nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, so like right now is actually probably a good time, like if you're gonna buy because there is a low. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no official, there's no news reports on it. That's why
there's a director connected with it, but who knows?
Yeah, it's spiked when it was announced, and then now there's been no talk about it anymore.
When they decide to film the movie, who knows what this director is gonna be doing? He might be doing another movie, and he can't. Fit in with the date, and it's like, well, we want to make this movie this day, and we wanted to come out this time. The director's gonna be like, well, I can't because I'm already contracted to do this, but I know you guys have to wait for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Just look what happened to the Inhumans. Remember that? Remember that was supposed to be a movie, then they made it into a TV series.
That should have been a movie.
It
should have never been.
They were having issues with it and whatever, so they said, "Fuck it, we're making it a TV thing." And that book had a big. Remember when they made that whole announcement of all the movies that they had slated up? Everyone spiked. Everyone spiked, including all the Inhumans.
I was just going to bring that up.
Inhumans is
and everybody's seen the Inhumans, and it was okay. It was a TV show to me. It wasn't that great, and everything went back down to reality. I mean, it's just you got to be behind. You got to be ahead of the game, not after the game. When they announce it, you're done. You're too late.
Yeah,
so you're paying too much.
Man,
but Marky, you already know those books are hot. Those books are high dollar. First Inhumans is still a high dollar book.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But everybody, but if you try to get that now, would you be paying the price when they made that announcement?
No, it's cheaper now. It's cheaper now than when
it's cheaper now, but I still wouldn't pay the price that they have.
I know I wouldn't pay it either. I mean, I'm just saying it was more when they go crazy and all that stuff, but that's
I think the next, like Mark was saying, the next big spike will be once Infinity War is over.
Whatever happens,
then that's when Feige's gonna do his rundown. For the next phase of what's coming out. Yeah, so people once he puts that board up and shows what's coming out for the next 5 years, people are gonna go crazy with that.
Yeah,
especially if he's given titles to certain things. Like if they, if some of the titles have certain storylines in the title, then that's when people start speccing right there. Secret Wars or that.
Yeah, but you know what about spec books? It's not guaranteed that's going to go up. I mean, if you take a look, the trailer for Spider-Man, what was it, Far From Home? Everybody saw the little clues of Hydro Man. You saw the boat with the ASM.
Spiked up though. That book spiked up, bro.
It did spike up, but then it's going to drop once they find out the Hydro Man is not in the movie. So, I mean, that's like, for me, all these little specs I'm seeing, they just quick flip books.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so quick flip that book so you can get a better book.
You gotta have a character. Well, to me, what drives a lot of books is the characters and how long the character is published for. Well, you got characters like the Inhumans. Like, even though the show flopped, you see that book is still a high-priced book because those characters are still prominent in the universe. They're still key component of the lore, So you want more characters that are going to be sticking around for a long time. Like me, personally, I don't think Gwenpool is a character that's going to be around for a long time. I believe that's a character that'll go dormant and it'll probably be back. It'll be like one of them one-off characters that'll be like,
what happens
back
if she gets
in like 10, 20 years?
Film?
Yeah, there's a few comments in the chat real quick I want to get to.
Good.
Question too. So Master D says just buy all the books the Doom post and then buy them from the New York Warriors auctions on Tuesday nights.
There you go.
There you go.
Rule number 1, don't buy anything I ever buy, bro. You're probably already too late.
Iron Galactus has a question. He says, do you think ratio variance will generally be worth more for first appearances. Keyword
no.
If it's a first appearance, it depends on the art. It depends on the artist, and it depends on the ratio.
No.
I think the variance is this generation what our generation was with the shiny. Where we was growing up and we had all the shiny covers and stuff, that's what our variance back in our days.
Yeah, but them shinies don't cost what them ratio costs, bro. You know what I mean? Back in the day.
Right. But you gotta realize too, today the books in the last books printed in the last 5 years are the lowest they have ever been. So you gotta take into account too. If you're gonna buy a 1 in 50 and the print run of the book is only 25, 30,000, you gotta think there's only 5,000 less copies of a variant. If you're gonna get like a 1 in 50 or something.
Yeah, but
especially if it's the first appearance of a character, but like that might hold, then yeah, you know. That's something I would
take that absolute ridiculous amount of money for those short-term variants that are 9/8 and whatever, and put it to a book that came out in the Golden Age and Silver Age that has a better key character that would last longer, more than what we past my lifetime, than that ratio book. Guaranteed.
Yeah, so make sure when you write your will, you write it to me.
Yeah. What are you talking about? They're going in the grave with me. You got to dig my dead ass up and get them.
So you already know, yo. You already know. We out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to make sure I'm encased in metal. You can't fucking get to me.
He's going to weld his casket shut.
That's right.
DS Comics, he was writing, like what you were saying, Doom. Spec books are not long-term investments by definition. You get it, you get out, you get a little profit. You don't buy and hold on if it's spec.
Yeah.
No, a spec can be a long-term thing too. Yeah. You can spec on a long-term thing. You can. It's like actually what just Easy just said. He's all like, I don't think Gwenpool is going to be a long-term thing, right? So that's why I said it's very important to kind of know the definitions between short-term and long-term. Let me say one thing though, real quick, and Game Hunter actually hit it right on the nose. This is like the smartest thing I ever heard, and this is the smartest thing I ever heard. Never spec on the movie or TVs. Always spec on the character. So, for example, like that's the bet. Like the number one thing you should ask when there's a first appearance of somebody, the number one thing you should ask, do you think that this person can have their own comic? And do you think that that person can have a pretty good fan base? Like, can they hold their own comic and have a fan base? That's the main thing. You know what I mean? Like that ultimately becomes the main thing. And that's for more, spec or not spec, short-term, long-term investments. As far as variants, yeah, they're going to have an impact. And the reason I say that is because collecting, whether it's fucking Coke bottles or Pogs or comics or records, it always stands the same. It always becomes supply versus demand, right? Yeah. If there's a demand for Sam Alexander, the new Nova, if there's a demand for it, where's the least amount of supply, right? So it's Marvel Now 0.1 fucking variant or some shit like that. Whatever. Yeah. So people want Miles Morales, right? They want his book. They want his first appearance. But you got to get Ultimate Fallout for, Jurjevic variant, because that's the book.
That's the money book. Yeah.
And so will variants become a thing? Hell yeah. The perfect example that I have, I tell everybody this. Look at NYX3 at a 9.8 and look at X23 number 1 at a 9.8. The variant is worth more than her first appearance. Okay. So I'm just saying, like, if you don't like, I think what is it, the mayor? What the mayor was saying?
Yeah.
So you were talking about 90s books. To me, those were gimmicky books. These are variants. They're even in the baseball and football cards as well. They have the base card, which is your base comic cover, and then you have your card with the jersey and the signature.
Yeah. The insert cards, yeah.
There's cards with the jersey and the signature of Jordan that's worth more than his rookie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, and the same thing's going to be with the comics too. We might not like it.
Right.
It is what it is.
I'm just saying, if you're going to spend that much money, if you're going to spend that much money on that type of book, to me, I mean, it's just me. I'd rather take that money and spend it on a older Golden Age or a Silver Age key issue than actually spend it on that.
That's the difference on how people collect, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
right.
Marky, let me, Marky, I have to break the truth to you. You're old.
Oh,
you're old. No, and I mean that in a good way. Because
you say you put
your idea of collecting is way different. Is way different than the new guy. Let's just say a young teenager just got into comics. I don't think he would care as much as a Golden Silver Age comics as you would.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
Yeah, but we're talking thousands of dollars for some of those variants on the 9.8. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy to me. That's just crazy.
Surprised. Listen, check this out. You'd be surprised at how many people are surprised that I'm into the older stuff. Like when you okay, for example,
you old
Roman,
too,
right? I'm not old. I'm younger than you, motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
so when I was working the booth with Mark Roman, and I show him the shit that I'll pick up, and when I go buy something, he's like, "Damn, it's just surprising that a young guy like you. I mean, I'm not that young, but a young guy like you, I'm younger than him, but since a young guy like you buys this stuff and you're into it, I like that. That's good, because a lot of the young guys are not into the older books though.
No, prime Eli, look at Eli.
Yeah, people my age aren't really into books.
Yeah. They're not into the older books. Yeah, of course, if I pass away, you got to get some of those books. And then he'll probably turn around and flip my Golden Age Captain America for fucking first appearance of Gwenpool.
No.
9.8 GX Gwenpool.
Or the GCPX, whatever the grading company is called.
Oh, Jesus.
No, but I mean, that's the cool thing about being in this community is that you get to see all the different collectors and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I really appreciate because you have to have. I hate when people get into other people's fucking business when it comes to collecting. Like, I hate when people say, man, that's a waste of money. That's a waste of money. I'm all like, dude, it's my money. Leave me the fuck alone. This is what I want.
Exactly. Right.
You know what I mean? If Marky wants to buy the Silver Age, Golden Age, to me, that's smart. Like, for me, I like specs and I like first appearances. But if I buy a first appearance that came out now, I'm sorry, I have to find. I don't care about Thanos 13, a regular cover. I need the Albuquerque. Because to me, it's not going to be worth it. I need the Albuquerque Thanos 13 if I want that. But yeah, hell yeah, Werewolf by Night 32 all day. All day. Yeah, hell yeah. Any of those.
People always confuse that with you, right? Steve, like people always just assume that you just do variants, but you have a Silver Age collection, like a crazy ass Silver Age collection.
Last year I went, no, not last year, or the year before, I went hard on bronze and silver. So as much Neil Adams stuff I could find, Werewolf by Night, Swamp Thing, and again speculating. I was all like, what characters actually have some kind of like popularity, but no one's talking about. So I bought first appearance of Dead Man. What is that? Strange Avenger.
205.
Yeah, so I bought that. I bought the first appearance of Blade because again, no one was talking about him. Now he's back. So I actually went hard bronze, hard silver.
Which is smart.
Because Stan Lee passed away. I read this thing that the next thing is now Neil Adams. So I was bulking up on Neil Adams before he passed away. They're like, once Stan leaves, who do we have left? And the next big name was Neil Adams. And I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to collect whatever. What did Neil Adams do? And I'm like, fuck, man, he did a lot.
But you still got John Romita Sr. He's still alive.
You got John Romita. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still got a couple.
Hey, what about Steranko?
Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about like the kind of general public.
Yeah.
Like what names do they know? And so I just was saying, like, actually, Neil Adams is coming on the 24th to Hawaii, and so
he likes Hawaii.
George Perez.
Nice. There you go. There's another one, and he's going to be retiring in the circuit this year. So if you're going to see him,
a lot of
see him now
this year because his last tour on cons, right?
Right. So Perez books, Perez keys are going up now because they want to get him signed. Exactly. They want to get him signature series. And I think that's the smart play if that's what you want to do. If you want, and also just get your book signed, even if you're not going to grade it. Just get your book signed because this is your last opportunity. So honestly, I can't see him doing anything more. What's up?
I've been watching this Justice League Society of America.
I see your message, economics and comics.
Right? Is Justice League Society of America, whatever it is. It's a variant cover, and it's a George Perez cover, right?
Right.
And fucking last year the last one sold for like $10. And like right now, when you go on eBay, there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they're all like $85 best offer. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then yesterday, I lost a bid on one. I put $27 for one, and the shit sold for like $32. So I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, fuck. I want to get this book because the cover's nice. And plus, what's his name? Mark Roman put it up on his page, I think. Like because it's a homage cover to All-Star Comics number 16. That's a Golden Age book.
Yes.
Yeah. And that 41 is
nice that's the one with the Hawkman and all the heroes.
Yes.
He posted that on Facebook. I saw that. Yes, that is a good cover.
Yeah, so now when you go on eBay and you go look for it, the book is pricey.
Yeah.
Or even the books that have no key significance to them, but they're variants though. Those George Perez books, those books went up too.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for May. He's coming.
Yeah, I mean, that's
a lot of books.
So if y'all ain't got no money, y'all better get money right now because y'all better get all those books signed.
Yeah.
But yeah, biggies. No, I don't just collect variants and specs, man.
No, yeah, I know you. They don't. Especially for the new people.
I go in swings.
You have.
I seen your video room tour showing off your books and shit. Yo, dude, you got
more than that. Yeah, you got some nice books, dude.
Bro, you got that Brave and Bold for Justice League. Does some nice stuff, man.
Yo, you want to suck?
I just go in swings.
Books or what?
Yo,
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, guys, I just want to do a quick little giveaway here. Yeah, you know what? I haven't come up with a question. What do you guys think we should ask the chat?
The first person to say these nuts.
Stupid.
Hey, Eddie,
what is the Krabby Patty super formula?
What's the Krabby Patty?
So I'm gonna away this set right here. It's a VF, but I think they're higher grade than VF, maybe near mid. Fallen Sun, the Death of Captain America. We have Wolverine on here, and each one is done like the writing is all Jeff Loeb, but each book, the insides are done by somebody different. The cover is Michael Turner. The inside on this one is Lin Yu. This is Avengers, and this one the insides are the cover's done Michael Turner. The inside is done by Ed McGuinness.
Do you want to do the giveaway separately, or you want to do this together?
We could do it separate if you want. What do you think? You want to do yours towards the end, or you want to do it after this?
Towards the end is better.
Yeah, I'll do it too. Yeah. I got a question in my mind. I don't know, so I'll save that for my comment.
Okay.
All right.
Right there.
Then we have Captain America, and this one again. The cover is done by Turner, and the inside is John Romita Jr. And then Spider-Man, and the insides on this one's done by David Finch, and the cover is done by Michael Turner.
Those Michael Turner covers are dope.
Yeah.
The story is dope.
So what you want to have a question? So you're getting Michael Turner?
I got a question in mind.
Okay, so all right, so because we can't see the question because then they'll know off the back. So whatever question that Jeff asks right now, the first person to get a correct will win this. It's open to Canada, Canada and US. Okay.
There you go.
God damn it!
You sure? Now you sure now? Well, you don't want me to text you the question first?
I better be a good question, man.
Just go, man.
Just
no pressure, Jeff. No pressure.
It's not a Black History question because it's
no, it's not a Black History question.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Just saying.
Tonight's our last show. We may not have an auction tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? I love my homies.
Nah. It was just I know watching DC Universe. I've been catching up on Batman Beyond, rewatching it.
It's a Marvel set, and you're gonna ask a DC question. All right.
I'm going to ask a DC question. That's right.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Batman Beyond. What high school did Terry McGinnis go to?
Oh.
Okay.
Not Honolulu High, that's for sure.
Get your Google on, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, people getting all their Google on.
That's a tough
What
one.
high school did Terry McGinnis go to?
You just screwed up all the Marvel fanboys. It's like, yeah, I'm going to get this question with that story. Yeah. No.
Mr. DJ Franklin.
Is that correct, Jeff?
What?
You wrote
Franklin.
No, not Franklin.
Mumford High?
Nope.
These high nuts.
These nuts.
Central.
Tacoma got it. Hamilton High School.
Oh,
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
You went to Hamilton. Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis went to Hamilton High School.
Send me a DM. You can send me on Instagram the DM with your address.
Yo, congrats, Tacoma.
I think I have your address anyway already on file. So, but just in case I don't.
Congratulations.
All right, they'll go out when I send auction books out. You know.
Damn.
I don't have any more questions, so y'all guys got to think of a question next.
No, that was it. Unless you guys are giving away anything else.
That was it. Doom is giving away. He's gonna have his question.
I could do mine now. Oh wait, you said that towards the end, yeah. I'll do it.
No,
I mean, if you want to do it now,
I think if you want to do it now,
man.
you got the most people. Usually towards the end, people drop off. We got 51 people watching right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. So I saw this on a trivia. So if this is wrong, it's like my fault. Okay, you guys know Weapon X, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Weapon X can also be read as Weapon 10 because.
Oh wait, hold on. Before you ask the question, yo, the panel here, you're not allowed to enter in this one.
Cool, no problem.
That's for the viewers.
For the people.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
So Weapon X can also be known as Weapon 10 because X is Roman numeral for 10. So my question is, who is weapon number 1?
Wow.
All right, there you go. That's a thinker right there.
That's a go. Yeah.
That's a very good question. And everybody's hitting the search for Google.
Right, bro. Amadeus Cho. Gomez wrote Dave Stevens.
But I want to know.
Amazon. Who is Weapon 1?
Who's weapons 5 through 22?
Ajax.
There was 22 of them?
Yeah, because Laura's 23, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah, there was more Laura's though. Remember, there was a few of her.
I don't see her as X-23. I always see her. She's my Wolverine.
Oh man, I would have said that too.
Maverick. Deadpool.
Oh, Wolf Blitz got it. Captain America.
Oh, he was. He's the weapon.
Captain America.
Right. That was a soldier serum right there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's technically
he's weapon. Not the host no more, man. Get out of here.
Wait a minute, Captain America is Weapon 1?
Weapon 1?
No, so there's like a tie. It's kind of like him because it was him and somebody else in another chamber. So technically they both, but everybody only knows Captain America, right? So that's technically, like I said, I got this in a trivia.
Well, so then I know who the other one is then.
All right.
Oh, okay. Now I got to interrupt because we're going to do some Black history, okay?
Oh boy.
True. Red, white, and black. They tested the super soldier serum on black people before they gave it to Steve Rogers, okay? So even if you're going to call Steve Rogers Weapon 1, then that black guy, I forgot his name, he was Weapon 0.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, it's a storyline.
Forever.
So who won? It was Wolfwitz that won, right?
Wait, Jeff, you know the name? Jeff, you know the name of the black guy? Don't tell me.
I forgot, but his grandson was one of the Young Avengers.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he was.
I was gonna make that part 2. Anyway, Wolf Blitz, choose Marvel or DC.
I kind of agree with JLS say though. JLS Comics, he put Chuck Norris. I kind of agree with that. So I just want to put out there.
Everybody should pick Chuck Norris. Yes.
Isaiah Bradley.
There you go. That's his name.
All right. So
what you get?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, he said Marvel. He put Marvel.
Yeah, he chose Marvel, so he'll get this. So 98 Deadpool versus X-Force signed by J. Scott Campbell. Right here.
Hey, yo.
May I ask, what would happen if he would have said DC?
Convergence number 098.
Oh, look at that.
Good pick. Good pick, though. Good pick with Blitz.
Nah, good pick.
That's
the
fine.
one is better.
Hey, I don't know how to get his address. Hey, Wolf Blitz, if you know, if you have an Instagram, it's the Doom143. You can DM me.
Yeah, he has IG.
Yeah, Wolf Blitz have IG. Yeah. So yeah.
Congrats, Wolf Blitz.
Contact E or any of us, and we'll get in contact with you. We all know you. So.
No, but you know what? This was for Doom's IG 1,000 followers.
Yes.
Wolf Blitz, if you're not following IG, follow the Doom 143 on IG and DM him. Yeah.
If you're not following him, why?
Why? Why are you?
Yeah, with the freak.
Hey, so many good deals as far as like not just the YouTube auction, but on Instagram too.
Oh yes.
So you got it. If you're not on Instagram for whatever reason, and it's so fucking easy, man. If you want to do your art, take a picture.
I'm on Instagram. I don't buy nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
Dude, during the boring bowl, during the halftime. No, seriously, there were people selling comics during halftime. I actually won 3 comics that didn't cost what I would normally find them at a show or whatever. So,
right, you know what makes me so mad about that game, bro, is that it was actually a good game if you like football. But if you're a casual watcher, just a guy that just wants these big high-scoring games, then yeah, it was a boring AF game.
It was a defensive game.
Like, I love defense. I love special teams. I love everything about football.
It's a good game, but that was Brady's worst game.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a good game.
I didn't care about either team.
Yeah, but look at last year. He did 500 something yards, and they still lost. Yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, I told my friend that I was all like, "Yo, a strong offense will take you to like the first 12 games. A strong defense is going to finish off that season."
Yeah.
So you know, you need a defense, and then that was strategically one of the smartest freaking games I've ever seen. I was like,
but then you go in the halftime and you have a snooze fest, and every commercial sucked. Except
I didn't watch the halftime show.
Oh, it's terrible. That's what I'm saying. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, I got a comic sale on IG at halftime." Boom! Literally 4 people were.
Yeah, but even the commercials were sucky on that.
I wish Marky would have told us.
Commercial.
I did.
Competition.
I did. You guys got to look at the IG.
Nah, there was that one commercial that was dope, though. When they had the Hall of Famers playing with the football. That one was good.
All right, so you know what? I think this is time. We usually go by, around this time we usually go and see what books are coming out this Wednesday. But we're gonna go and Jeff has it lined up to see all the variants that are coming out for Detective 1000.
Yeah, let me see all these ugly covers.
We give our thoughts and opinions on them.
Yeah,
and see what's good, what's nice, and what's not. All right, so I got you highlighted, Jeff.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
these are some of the DC variant covers. This is the main cover right here.
That's that Tony Daniel, right? No, it's
John Williams cover.
Yep.
Yeah, you need some glasses, all right. You need bifocals.
Yeah, that first one is Scott Williams and Jim Lee. That's the regular cover. Then you have the Steve Rude, the 1930s variant.
That's right here.
It's all right.
And then the 1940 Bruce Timm's cover.
This is the cover swipe. I forgot what issue. But yeah, this is a cover swipe.
That one I'm getting.
That's a nice black cover, too.
Cover.
Then you have Michael Cho, the 1950s.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's not as good as the
Ranko doing the 1960s.
That's the Ranko one. I might do that one.
Not feeling that one.
Now, this one might be interesting to pick up.
Yeah,
this is a Bernie Wrightson.
That was all right.
I like that one. I like the blue Superman suit. I mean, Batman.
Wrong here.
This one right here, I'm not too fond of.
Yeah, that's the Frank Miller. He's on the 80s.
The Dark Knights.
Yeah.
And then Tim Sale, which I don't like none of his covers.
Nah.
He's doing the 90s.
You know what? Hold on one second. That's the Ranko cover. He might have
Right
that
here.
shit at Big Apple at his table.
Yes.
Because remember last year he had the.
Oh, he had the. That's right.
Yeah, he had the Action 1000.
Yeah, he might have that at his table. I don't know. I might not. Might pick that up from his table if he has it.
Then Jock is doing the 2000s.
Yep.
Yeah, that Jock is
2000.
dope.
That's okay. I
And
can't
then you got
afford all those.
Capullo.
Man. I gotta get like 2 of them because
Yeah, man, those things are like
$10.
$10 a piece.
Hell yeah.
And the Capullo one, he's doing 2010s.
And
Come
then
on,
you
man,
got
make
the
Did that
comics
cover. I
12
don't even know
cents
why he
again.
came out with that.
First
Now,
half of the villain.
these are just the standard covers right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should be able to find them in all your LCSs and stuff.
They did that wrong, bro.
Here is when we get into the retailers and limited
Very
edition
covers.
ones right here.
Yeah, store exclusives.
Show that, just show that Lee, get it over with.
Yeah. Comics, Lucio Perillo.
Just show the Lee, show the Art Germ, and show the Adam Hughes, and we're done. Never mind.
You got it.
Well,
Don't
here's
forget the
Nicole,
Matina.
Wait,
Nicola Scott,
Who did
The
Matina
Mike
copy this
Mayhew
time?
one is nice though.
the
Yeah,
Mike
don't
Lilly,
know.
yeah. I like the Mike Mayhew.
Mike
Oh.
Mayhew is nice.
That was nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the
Who's
Third
that?
Eye Comics.
I like that
Andrews,
Jim Lee
is
guy.
that his
cover.
name?
Jared Andrews.
Yeah.
And this is the one to get right
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Everybody loves
Oh,
Harley.
Quinn.
Yeah. That
Even though it's a Batman book, it's about Batman, not about Harley. Just saying.
Yeah. Frankie's Comics is sold out, but you guys can go to ForbiddenPlanet.com UK and order them there. They're still there.
Yeah,
They
I
got
can't
Baby
tell you.
$1,000 for shipping, but
might be
hey,
But they got the
expensive.
trade ones. They don't have
International.
they don't have the virgins. I don't think.
No, I ordered from Forbidden Planet. The conversion rate is not too bad. You got to remember, it's different. It may be
It's
different
not too
type
bad,
of money,
but
but
the
I
shipping-
actually think it's the shipping's not that bad. You know, if you want the book, get the book.
I mean, I already got 2 copies. I'm good. I ordered my shit pre-ordered.
And which one's that one? Bill Sinkovich?
This is Bill Sinkovich.
they still look at previews.
And then you got the Yesteryear Comics. This is
Jason Fabric.
Yep. And that's a virgin.
I love that guy art. He's like the Jim Lee of like right now.
Jason Fabok is nice.
I really like his work too. I'm with you on Eli.
Tony
And then we
Daniel.
got the Tony Daniel right here.
Vintage Art Germ right there in the middle.
Yeah, all these 3 right here is Art Germ. Tell you the truth, out of all of these 3, I like the one in the middle, the classic
So
with
does
the yellow
everybody else.
background.
I'm
You
digging
can
the
look at the
version.
secondary market. Everybody else likes that too.
To tell you the truth, out of all 3 of those covers, though, I don't like any of those. Shit is stupid. Go to the
Manny,
Nah, I
here's
like
your
Art Germ.
girlfriend right here, Natalie Sanders.
Yes, I like Natalie.
Oh, there's
Sanders.
that KRS Comics.
Yeah,
KRS One
she's a
comic.
good artist.
She is. She's pretty too.
Nah, she alright, man. She got.
I like that. I like that
jacked
cover
up.
because it's not just the person standing. It's like it has a background.
Oh, I
This
see
one
that.
right here?
No, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Nah, I like that. It's got everybody on it.
Is that? Yeah.
This is the pimp cover right here because you got
Yeah.
Batman and all his girls right here.
Yeah, basically you
Yeah,
can say, yeah, I got blown by her, did her, and a hand job by her. I mean, that's how he's looking at it. He's like, I did them all.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if they gave him a cane like a fur coat.
right. Exactly. Where's the cane and fur coat? Exactly.
All his
And then
girls.
right here we got Dawn McTeer. I can never pronounce her name, her last name.
McTeague. I don't know, McTeague.
Thank you.
Comics
Yeah, she's a
Elite.
cool person. She's a very cool person. Sometimes she's on Facebook doing drawing.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Good for
Oh,
her.
and this is a nice one right here.
Oh, the
Brian Baldwin.
Yeah, I like
Yep.
that one.
The one loud. Yeah. His Power Girl. Still gets me.
His freaking
And,
Wonder Woman.
Comic
Wow.
Exposure. That one looks pretty good.
Was it
Yeah,
by
I like that
Riccardo
one, too.
Federici?
Federici. That's a dope artist too.
That's the Italian guys. They know how to draw.
This is kind of creepy because it kind of you see Joker and like you see Batman who laughs, not just Batman,
Yeah. Okay.
So
Next.
anyway,
So
there's
money
another
grab.
KRS.
Money grab.
Yeah, that's one.
That Delato's fire.
Yeah, the Diallo is fire, son.
Yeah, he got the blue. He got my favorite costume, the blue costume.
That Delato, I'm gonna cop that shit.
This is right
here. That shit is
$1,000.
Nah. It's worth the cover.
I like this one. I like this wraparound because I got the Bat family just about.
Right.
There she is. Yeah. There she is.
Yeah, the Hughes, man. I picked up a set, man.
I picked up none.
Back Catwoman's tits. And
yo, they got you though, son.
They got me. Yo, let them get it. This is a dope cover.
Yo, hold on, time out. I swear that this nigga. Hold on. That was the second time I was about to use the N word. I used it for one time. That's a record. One time.
All right, go ahead, man.
I don't want to break it because I'm trying to stop at that.
Yeah.
That I swear he did that cover before somewhere.
He did. This is a cut and paste. This is a cut and paste. One of the
right?
Yeah, this is one of the Catwoman. I think in the original is like she's coming out of a frame or a mirror or something.
Right.
Yeah,
I might have that cover.
I don't know.
It's Adam Hughes after Adam Huges.
Yeah,
basically.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna sell. And
Basically,
that's the bottom line. That's what you want. You want people to buy the book.
It's gonna. It already sold. Already, Mike already
sold
bought
out.
Wow.
Here's another one with all the different Batmans. This is pretty cool.
Oh, that's Dan Jurgens.
That's Jan Jurgens joint.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the color, black and white, and sketch.
Yeah, like the pencils. Yeah, I like those black and whites like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this right here.
Oh, that's the Matina down there.
Yeah.
Buy me toys.
That's the Midtown exclusive, right?
That's
This
another
is the Midtown.
Another Midtown that they got. They
Oh
got two
damn,
Midtowns.
that's a crazy ass freaking cover.
I
Now
like
we gotta
that.
find out where he took that from. Those poses.
Yeah,
from.
I know. All the anti-Matinas are trying to figure out where did he steal that fucker from?
Where did he steal it? He's a stealer.
That's the original post, man. I told you that story to what happened to me in New York City Comic Con, right? That motherfucker pushed me out the way.
What?
Yeah.
Man.
Not 2 years ago, 2000.
He was in his way, bro. The fuck?
Well, you were in his way, of course.
No, but
You were in his way. He's trying to find art to plagiarize, and you got in his way.
Yo, but check this out, right? I'm right there. I'm standing with Steven at the what was it? The Scorpion Comics like type booth because I need to get a book signed. So I'm standing there. This dude, I swear, he just like freaking. He was checking me like he just went like with his forearm, and he just like pushed me out of the way. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And I don't think he heard me though, because there was a lot of people talking. So I don't think he heard me. And Steven was like, yo, you lucky he ain't hear you because he would have never got shit signed. I was like, fuck him. I would have slapped him with the book. Anyways, I would have threw the book on the fucking chair. So, yo, sign this bitch. But, yeah, that was a story, man. I always got mad stories, man. Something always happened to me in some con.
So, anyone else want to talk about anything before we go to see what's coming out this week, Wednesday?
Yeah, you know what we need to talk about? Nothing. I'm got out of ideas.
All right.
Nah.
What about you, Steve? Anything you want to say? Like anything you want to talk about before we go into the books that come out this week?
No. I'm just following the agenda. So pretty much, we talked about.
Just hold on 1 second, Manny.
Yeah.
I think it was this one that he might have copied it from.
Maybe I'm thinking is that.
No, it's not
Yeah,
that.
but it's not.
I mean, it's in his style, but
it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not. All right.
Well,
Maybe
the good thing is that he's actually going back to what he used to do best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo,
he was
doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I gotta look for it first. I'll let you.
He was doing those picture things for a little while. That somebody holding up a picture of Mary Jane or somebody holding.
Oh yeah, those covers are whack, man.
Oh yeah.
Adam Hughes was slipping big time. I was all like, you got to go back to your regular self. So when he came out with that, and actually the Vampirella before that,
yes,
I was like, oh, okay. I think we're getting our Adam Hughes back.
Yeah.
He's also doing the next Lady Death Kickstarter. He's doing one of the covers, and he hasn't shown it yet, but I guarantee.
Well, but he did one already.
Yeah. Well, this one's a newer one. This is for the newer story that they.
Well, now I gotta buy that one too.
I don't know about that. Depending if that's the regular Kickstarter cover, then fine, it will be the regular price. But I feel like that's going to be the premium cover, so that's probably not going to be cheap.
You had an auction preview,
Manny?
You wanted to do Manny an auction preview real quick?
No, I already did an auction preview in my video, so go check that out if you want.
All right, so
there you go.
Wolf Blitz, check out Manny's last video. He shows the books there. What he's gonna
and I got some
of it.
I showed like 2 or 3 books, but I got some other books too. So y'all come to the auction tomorrow. You're gonna be surprised. I mean,
I don't have preview.
We got good books tomorrow. But anyway,
I gotta jump on one of you guys' damn auctions, man. I gotta
whenever, man. Next
week. Get Tuesday off.
Yeah, we could do a special weekend.
So you know what? While we have all the people watching, real quick, before we get into the books from Midtown, anyone that's messaged me I've gotten multiple messages from a lot of people. Everybody wants to get on the auction. So we have a large group already, guys. So one criteria that we all and I don't make the decision by myself. We do it as a group, because the channel we do anything that has to do with the auctions and the show is always a group decision. It's not just my decision. Anyone that comes on our auction has to have a YouTube channel, just for transparency. For they know who they're buying from. I know that some people, they don't make content, but they're constantly on the chats, which is fine, but that's just our rule that we're going to stick to. And then also we would try not to have more than 6 or 7 sellers at a time. So a lot of times we're already a large group as it is. So when there's all of us on here, we try not to have the any extras. But when the guys can't make it every week, and that's when I try to rotate, people who ask me to come on. We'll do it like that. So, I'm not pulling any favorites or nothing like that, but those are just our little rules, I guess, if you want to say.
Yo, time out. Y'all motherfuckers ain't even let me finish talking, man.
No, you didn't even start, man.
Anything you said, bro.
Oh, you, man.
Motherfuckers got big ass mouths, man. Shut the
I'm like,
talk. Stay and look at your ass until you figure it out.
All eyes on you, brother.
Are you ready?
Important.
Now we finished. Are you ready?
It's important to the comic book community.
Go ahead.
Drop that
You want to
knowledge,
be
Manny.
an AW. You want to be an AW for CBCS is important.
Go ahead.
So listen, Beckett, and of course Beckett Media and CBCS. Okay, so there's a thing on Facebook. I can't share this because I don't know how. Well, I'll
do it. I got it, Manny. I got you.
You got it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. I got you. Just keep talking.
All right. So they're if you want to be a AW, but every AW approval is not going to be approved. So you just go to the CBCS and you could apply on there now. They changed it up. Instead of emailing the guy, you could apply. There you go. Right there.
You highlighted Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is right here. And you just apply now, and then you just start filling out the information and ask.
Mm-hmm.
And they got questions too. Like you got to answer these questions. So.
Yep.
That's on the Facebook page.
It might be on the Facebook page because I didn't check.
Yeah, they put a link on the Facebook page, and it leads you to here.
I mean, the main page. I'm sorry. Yes, the Facebook.
Yeah, but that's on their website.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you guys a question, but I know.
Yeah, go, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
No, I know you guys short on time, so
No. Go ahead.
Let me ask you guys this, and tell me where I'm wrong. So CBCS, the guys that started that company, are the guys that made CGC what they are. That was my understanding.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Steve Barak, he's the founder and president of CBCS. He started off CGC when they started grading. He was their senior grader. Yeah.
Okay, and so the books for CBCS versus CGC, same book, same grade. They tend to go a little higher for CGC. Am I right?
Yeah, CGC books sell for more than CBCS right now.
Okay, I've never understood that. Like because of the credibility that CBCS carries themselves from what they were, which is the originators of CGC or the guys. Like, why do you think like CBCS isn't like the top dog? And I was talking to, I think, Seeking Near Mints and Freddy's and all this shit about this stuff. I was all like, look, if you take Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and you put them on another team, do you think the Bulls are still going to be the badass team of the NBA? Like, no. Yeah. It's you took Phil Jackson, you took Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, you took Steve Kerr, and you put them, Dennis Rodman, you put them on another team. Why is this team should be the guys, right?
Okay, wait a minute. Take what you just said. You're going to take Jordan, Jackson, Pippins, and instead of putting them on a new team, you're going to create a whole brand new team with them. You're not going to put them in some team that's been out there. You're going to put them on a brand new team. Most people feel, okay, the Bulls or CGC, they've been out there longer. I trust them.
First ones.
These are new guys. I have to see what the new guys do first before I start trusting them. But I'll go to the old guys, all reliable, because they've been out longer. That's how some people feel.
But the old guys, the new guys was the old guys.
Yeah.
No, that's the whole thing. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that Steve Bora was the guy that set up the whole CGC thing and everything, and he's moved on. That's why CBCS has done so good, because of name recognition and the person who's running the damn place. So, that's the whole thing with that. And also, it's just like, Steve, it's like the baseball card grading. The first one was PSA. Then came out SGC. Then Beckett finally got into the game. So you got like 3 credible ones. So it's kind of almost like the same thing. You had the one guy that started. Everybody's still going to get those. But once CBCS, I think they already made their name and everything like that. They're going to keep up with the pricing, I think.
I think
right now, but soon.
Because of 2 reasons. Number one, there's more CGC out there than CBCS. There's more books done by them. And number 2 is just time. It just
you just need time.
You just need more time. That's all. CBCS needs to build more of a census. They need more basically behind their belt, and that's it. Then eventually it'll.
But once the Beckett thing gets done, and then they get all the kinks.
I think in the future they'll be neck and neck.
Yes,
neck and neck.
They will.
Yes.
And at the same time, GPA goes off of what CGC sells, right?
Yeah, but that's only because GPA they partner with them.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
I'm saying like CBCS needs something like that too, though.
Yeah. Well, they are developing it. Remember, he said it on our last show. They're developing a NAP program. That follows all auction sales for both CBCS and CGC slabs, and it's not Comics MV. It's their own developed one.
Yeah. Remember that. That Fantastic Four #1, I think it was, what was it, 8.5? It sold for 121,000.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was CBCS.
That was CBCS,
and that was sold on Comic Link.
Yeah, so I think they're right there, and because we said this many times on the show, when CGC started playing these bullshit games with them at cons and everything. What Manny was telling us, I think for last year, telling, oh well, they can't be here. And then they had a hard time trying to find a place to set up, because that's just telling me they're afraid of them.
Comics MV, Iron Galactus, you can change it to CBCS also, but Comics MV is not as accurate as GPA. It's not as fast, because we did it a few times, and the last certain sales weren't on there yet that were already
and you know why I think
on GPA. GPA picks them up faster than Comics MV.
Biggs, you know why? I'm just speculating.
Go ahead.
You know why I think it's like that? Because I think Comics Envy is one guy and GPA is more than one.
Yes, it's true.
So
GPA is like a whole
tracking it,
Yeah.
And the reason I asked this is because I don't slap too many books, and so I have no idea why. A lot of it has to do with is because sometimes I actually sell books. Like I'm a vendor as well at the Amazing Con and stuff, and for me it's just easier to like sell a book that's raw because it's cheaper for the people. And then they can go ahead and take a look at the book, and if they want to grade it, that's fine. And that's just one of the reasons why I don't slab it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love slab books. Don't get me wrong. But it's just that, so it's just the weirdest thing. And I've tried to talk to people. It's just like they say, "Oh, I don't like CBCS because they're so strict on grading." I'm all like, "Isn't that what you want?"
Exactly.
Yeah, because they let the dollar amount overshadow a fake grade.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm all like,
So if you know your book is really a 9.4, 9.6, and you get that 9.8 from CGC, okay, it's okay because you're gonna sell it for the 9.8 price, even though you know you got that wonky grade. So when you hear us jab at people sometimes, oh, you got that CGC wonky grade. That's why you got it so fast because you know sometimes they flow through these gradings mad fast and they just go, oh, okay, 9.8, 9.8, 9.8, but they really 9.6s, 9.4s. You know.
Yeah. You could tell the difference if you kind of know already like grading your stuff. You could see because I got a book right now. There's a signature series CGC 9.8, but the freaking spine has all these dents in them, like bends, like little dents, and you can see the spine. I'm like, this shit is not a 9.8. And just like Marky's book when he got banned from them, that book they came back. That shit is in a 9. What is it? 9.6?
It's a 9.6.
Oh, yeah. But that's not a 9.6 with that damage in the back. Hell no.
Yeah, I think that's
a 9. That's my best.
Forget about it. That shit's gonna go to 8.0.
And let's face it, when we sell books, people always ask us, "Oh, well, what's the grade?" You know, when they buy books from vendors of whatever, they strict on the grading themselves. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this guy's happened to you, but I know a couple of cons that I went to last year and everything like that come around here. I bought some graded books, and they didn't even bother looking at the grade. They looked at the books first, and the first thing they say, well, they say it's a 9.4. I think it's a 3.5. I mean, that's just the vendors. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not a 9.4. It's like a 4.4, a 4.5, and they're saying it's a 3.5.
Yeah, I like the CGC cases. I think the books sometimes look better in it. You know, I do like CBCS, but the CGC case is more eye appealing. You know,
and the font.
So that's why I'm not into slabbing at all. But one of the weirdest fucking things that people tell me is like, I like CGC because the label looks so good. And I'm all like, really? Like,
label don't sell
label. And then I'm just like, I don't know. So like, I'm neither here nor there. I don't have a dog in this fight. I just figured,
you know what? I always tell everybody that, you know, especially my nephew, he said, I want to get books graded. I said, well, why do you want to get books graded? Because I want to sell them. I was like, well, if that's what you're going to do, then you're going to be spending a lot of money. Why don't you grade the book that you really like, that you want to keep for a while, that you already read or whatever like that? I mean, that's up to you. I mean, it's basically what you want to do with your collection. Either you're going to be flipping them and selling them, or you're going to be holding on to them and passing them along to generations of your family or your friends or your daughters and the sons or whatever.
That's the only reason why I want to slab my books. Is when my son gets them. When I die, my son and my wife, you know, they'll probably be alive. But I'm just saying, when they want to sell it, it's so much easier. There's no guy coming in and being all like, "I'll give you $200 for all of it."
Yeah. Make sure you have. I'm going to tell you that I'm just going to do something that my uncle who passed away a couple of years ago. He cataloged his stuff. He didn't care if that's what was the going rate. He didn't care that it was a big giant price tag and everybody knew it's worth $100. No, he made a list. And so when he passed, it was a lot easier to get rid of his stuff because we were able to go to God, because they will lowball your ass. Yeah. And you don't. If my aunt had no clue any of this stuff, so if you don't have a clue of where you're going to go with stuff when people pass on and whatever like that, you're going to be taken advantage of, because there's going to be the diehard collectors, the thrift stores, those pop-up whatever. What are those guys that they come to the storage locations and all that stuff like that? You know, they just lowball the hell out of you because they know, oh shit, that's like at least $5,000 worth of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start it at 100. You know, see what I'm saying? So if you don't keep a kind of a log and all that, what I do is all my graded stuff, I got like something. Comicspriceguide.com. They got like a limit on the slabs that you can put up there, and I kind of like go on that to give my wife an idea. So I even tell her, I said, look, something shit happens to me, this piece of paper in those boxes with the graded ones, that's the prices you go off on, and you don't go any less, and that's it.
Yeah, because Market got high prices, so you gotta go with the lower price.
Well, you got. If I'm dead, you better get the fucking price of what they're worth. I'll haunt your fucking ass.
You're not gonna get that.
KLS wrote, when will EGS be up there with CGC?
Never.
After PGX. After
They using comic skin shit, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
They'll probably be in competition with PGX.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be in competition with PGX.
Jay left it down purpose. He knew it was gonna stop. Okay, so you know what? This is the time when we go to Midtown. We take a look at real quick what's going on. What's coming out real quick this week on Wednesday at Midtown. Well, there you go, Marky. Go ahead. Take it away.
All righty.
Well, what we got?
We got Batman Who Laughs #3 comes out.
Oh, I can't see the screen, but
the Jock cover.
Yeah, just
Jock cover. Let me hold on. I'm getting into it.
Yeah, it's kind of small.
There we go.
There you go, bro.
You got the Jock cover.
There's only 2 books I'm looking forward to this week.
No, you want that, man.
This is the variant one, Riccardo Federici.
Yeah,
that's a nice one.
Oh, that was nice.
That's sick.
Look at that.
I like that.
Oh, okay, make that 3 books. Make that 3 books.
Yeah.
Yeah, make that 3.
They already got 1 per customer online right now. So
yeah, but that's just Midtown. You already know.
Yeah, I know. Detective 298. We're getting close to the 1,000.
298. Dang, that's a golden age. 298.
I mean, not 998. You know that.
I know Biz is going to be picking that one up. He got his boy, the Demon, on there.
I know.
Nice. Look at that.
Nah,
Batman on fire.
Nah, it looks okay.
Oh,
Gary Frank.
I forgot what armor that is. Is that the one that the Justice League built for him?
Yeah.
Gary Frank.
Why is this not a Tech 1000 cover?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Because Capullo did something similar to it.
No one's picking this up, but I'll push it up anyway. Electric Warriors. No one. What the fuck? No, no. Flash.
Jason the Electric Warriors.
60.
This time
I was about to say Electric Company. I don't know.
You guys used to watch that Spider-Man on Electric Company?
Yeah, oh hell yeah!
Oh wow!
I wasn't born then.
Actually, Electric Company. They will film that on Harlem, right there where I at least live, like a block away.
Oh man, he looks like he got like an alien head.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, I can't think of the Flash.
No. Hawkman #9.
That Flash ties in with Batman too.
Hawkman, he's getting choked.
Hey, Marky, let me see that Freedom Fighters real quick.
Yo, Hawkman is the worst superhero
that's
ever.
actually a signature series from Dynamic Forces that already came out already. That's issue 1.
Yeah, they put older issues back there with pictures. Yeah, like that came out already a couple of weeks ago.
That's the variant cover for the Hawkman.
Oh, that looks alright.
That was dope.
All right,
Hawkman is the worst superhero ever. He's always getting killed.
Dark. This is the cover. I want this cover because it has Dr. Fate's helmet. And
I believe somebody melted his helmet.
Damn. Yeah. That looks. I may have to pick that up on principle alone. Mm-hmm.
That looks alright though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because look, they got them all. It's like, damn, that's pretty messed up.
Right, no, this was good.
That's pretty messed up. I like that. All right, and there's the variant.
Of course.
Oh, mine coming up. There we go.
Oh, Kelly Jones.
A cover better.
Yeah,
there's like no detail on that cover.
Yeah.
Where it looked like some
Red Hood and the Outlaws, #31.
Red Hood.
The B covers are really nice, and the Red Hood covers, man.
That one looks nice too. That's the regular cover.
Oh, he got a rash on his face. That's why he's scratching it.
Mateo.
That's a nice cover.
That's Spider-Man. Look like some ninja shit.
Cover.
The rain.
The rain cover.
Look a little like Casey Jones.
Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
See, I was paying attention.
We'll throw it up. Scooby-Doo.
We're supposed to be ending this shit.
Please end it.
You know why they're not ending it? Because obviously it's a good story. They will end it already. Come on.
Yeah, my daughter likes those Scooby-Doo covers.
No, they're gonna end it.
No, the storyline is good.
Yeah, man. You got hipster.
Yeah, they actually killed off Freddy.
Yeah, they killed off Freddy, but nobody picked up that issue. I got that issue.
Well, good. You better go find it then, because nobody picked it up.
Holy shit, she's going all fucking Terminator.
Now the Emanuela Lupacina cover is better.
Yes.
The Scarface cover?
The Scarface cover where
that cover. Look at that.
I'll take all your bullets.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
Yeah, that's nice.
She's a good artist, that lady.
How is that wind working like that? It blows up everything except for that.
Hey, you noticed that too, right? Her cape is blowing one way, her skirt is blowing up another way.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Your whole thing would be flying up.
Yeah, look, the wind is blowing to the left and another one to the right. You see that?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a C cover where this is all the other direction.
The Grim Fairy Tales cover.
Yeah, the Grim Fairy
exactly. The cape is mad big too. What cape is bigger than that
cover?
The cape is bigger than her whole body. Her cape isn't even that big.
You got to do this Superman one.
Oh god, this is just sad. All right, that's cool. I don't mind that.
No, that's a nice cover.
Yeah, that's the A cover.
See, another A cover that's better.
This will probably cost you $80 to get signed by him.
Oh man, this is a Liefeld cover.
Oh
my god!
Look at this. Wait a minute. Look at this leg. Look how skinny this fucking thing. I mean, Jesus.
Zooming in on the junk for, bro.
No, dude, I didn't.
Bro. Yeah, Marky.
All up in that super dick.
You know, you can fucking do fucking new count. How about that, motherfucker?
Yeah, but why you guys legs are like all close together like that? Like
I don't know.
It looks like he's trying to walk or something.
And look at his face.
No, man, Superman's got to take a shit. You try flying around 24/7, man.
It looked like Cable dyed his hair.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's freaking Supreme in disguise. He's dressing.
I was about to say, Eli said that she looked like Supreme the other day.
Look, even the birds are laughing at fucking Liefeld on this drawing. Look at that.
That's Manny laughing at him.
That's Manny laughing at him.
I'm sorry, man. Liefeld is overrated.
Yeah, his chest is mad small too. What the
fuck? Yeah, why is it so squared? The chest.
Yeah, it just Titans 34.
Liefeld's new one right now.
I know, right?
What the hell's the Hulk?
Yeah, I know.
That's Beast Boy.
That's Beast Boy.
When he turned into the Incredible Hulk.
Something his powers got all crazy.
Tyler Kirkham.
Oh, Kirkham. Let's see what he did.
Yeah.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't know freaking this guy was in the Teen Titans.
Yep. Yeah. All right, here we go. The book we're waiting for. Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Yes, that's what I'm getting.
I'm about to
I'm going to get that on principle alone.
Although I heard some crazy stuff happens in them.
I don't know. You get which cover you getting? That's the A. Here's the variant.
I'm getting the A
variant.
cover.
I'm sorry, variant sucks. Get the A cover.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly,
they should have Ramona do a cover for that.
Yeah.
Yo, esa tipa está vieja, bro. She might pass out. She draw that shit.
So what?
Like Spock back there.
And Wonder Woman, number 64.
Wonder Woman.
Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson cover there, Manny.
Yeah, they starting to do the A covers now.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not.
You can't go wrong, man.
Either.
She's gonna be at. Rachel's gonna be at what you call it? Seattle.
That's Manny's boy, Terry Dodson.
Here we go. One per customer online.
His wife never comes to the East Coast.
No, it's okay.
This is a new thing with DC now. They're doing sideway covers.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
I like that.
The cover's nice, but I don't like them sideways shit.
No, wait.
No. House for Whispers. Nah, we don't give a shit.
I got a few.
That was on your list. I think that one gotta go on my list.
That's Vertigo. Oh, yeah.
Vertigo. Sammy Universe. All right, let's get down to Marvel.
Yeah, that's it.
Any independence?
Yeah, that's it.
Anything independent anybody's looking out for this week?
I'm getting the fucking Valentine's Day Vampirella issue.
Let me see.
Those bats.
There's better covers.
Pancake. This is
That's whatever. That's better cover.
Mark, are you a Vampirella guy?
I like Vampirella.
Okay, I'll give you a book. So it's Vampirella. What is that? Scarlet Legion? Wait, Scarlet Witch? Fuck.
The Scarlet Witch.
No, the girl from Mars you're talking about, right?
No.
Scarlet Citadel.
Yeah, Vampirella and the Scarlet Legion, #1 variant. It's wait, hold up. So there's it's a J. Scott Campbell one, right? But Vampirella is on a monster.
Oh shit!
No, dude, no one can find that fucking book. No one.
Really?
No one. And it's not a trade paperback. It's a comic. If you just
nice, bro. That's dope.
If you find that shit, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I someone you just show me that after, because right now I can't see nothing because I'm locked on this screen.
All right, here we go. Marvel.
There we go. Marvel. Age of X-Men Next Gen 1.
Yo,
oh, fuck me.
What they doing with all these X-Men's, man?
They're doing Age of Apocalypse Part 68 again.
Oh, look at this cover.
Why they got fucking chickens on the bottom of that shit?
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just...
fucking birds, y'all.
All these whack-ass X-Men books.
They just need to stick to this. You know what? White kill everything and just bring back Uncanny X-Men. That's it.
Kill this. They have Uncanny X-Men out. I like that Spider-Man one right there.
Well, this is the Dynamic Force.
Yeah, I know. I'm digging that cover.
All right,
they
so
want
here we go.
$259.99.
Fuck out because it's signed by Romita.
Stupid ass shit.
That's not a bad cover.
That is
like
the cover.
It sucks.
You know what? It's a simple cover, but it has the Spider-Man detail on that shit. Is nice.
That's Paulo Rivera, right?
Yeah, it's Paulo Rivera.
Yeah, Paulo Rivera does some dope ass art.
The Spider-Man, the first one, right?
Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man.
That covers what?
That's the Skull variant. They're getting ready for
Avengers No Road Home, #1.
But yeah, going back to X-Men, they need to kill every single character on that cover.
That's a Yasmin Putri one.
Right.
Yeah, that's a Yasmin Puta one.
You know what? X-Men and the Avengers, they just need to go back to when it was simple.
Yeah, just one fucking book.
No, because when Avengers was out,
that was decent.
In the 90s, they had like 2 books. They had Avengers West Coast.
The Adam Hughes cover on this was
different characters. They have like 59 different freaking Avengers books.
Yeah, Avengers has a big group, just like
Mark
the
Brooks.
X-Men. The X family's big.
Yeah, but
I'm surprised they're using that picture as a cover, because it's been a poster, it's been a statue, and now he's finally using it as a comic book cover.
I like that cover. That's regular price?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Damn,
it is?
You got the Adam Hughes one?
Yeah, the Adam Hughes.
I'm getting it. That one's out of stock right now.
Well, I'm going to read it because it has the legacy numbering in the corner right there.
Right.
So.
That was nice, too.
The Adam Hughes is nice. I like that.
Mark Brooks. Oh, the Mark Brooks is nice also. Oh, the Adam Hughes one is nice.
How much is that? That's regular price.
Not like 20, 25, I think. I'm not sure.
63.
What? You don't even see enough boobs to pay that much.
Yeah, but that's other places have it for less.
Captain Marvel #2, Volume 9.
Amanda Connor.
You might have to take a trip to Royals.
All the other stores went out of business. Well, the comic shop's gonna have it.
Nah, Art's been getting a little lazy lately.
Yeah.
Because she's doing so many covers. That's
and then the B variant cover.
What cover is she doing? She's only doing more Captain Marvel right now.
Oh, that's the movie cover.
Movie cover.
Did they give that away for free? Wasn't that shit?
Yeah, it was in a preview thing. Yeah, it was a cover.
Yes.
Of a
yeah, collect that
one. Nope.
Captain Marvel's black book anyway.
There we go. Dead Man Logan.
That's okay. He's dead. I don't need to read it.
The next one. The next one.
Next one is sold out online.
No. Yeah, there we go. Check this fucking thing out.
Can't see.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that's a nice cover, but he's dead, so I'm not gonna read it.
Well, it says it on the title, right? Dead Man Logan.
Nope. Ironheart #3.
Yeah, it's okay.
Whoa, they brought out a 3rd printing for Immortal Hulk.
Yes. I'm telling you,
Immortal Hulk is so good.
Yo, you got to shit up, bro.
Oh, and they're different covers.
What is this?
They're not showing them. They got 3rd printing on #2, 3rd printing on #3, and 2nd printing on #7. I'm sure the other ones are going to have a 2nd or 3rd printing also.
If you guys are at your comic shops tomorrow, you might want to look into that, because sometimes those 3rd printings and stuff like sometimes they go for a little bit. I don't want you to waste your $3, but if you're curious, sometimes if they change the covers, sometimes those things go for money.
Yeah, it's like the second printing of issue 1. They took the cover spread inside the book and they made that the cover, and it was so dope.
It's like
I picked it up.
52 number ones. Remember the third, the fourth, and fifth printing? They're all different covers. Those are worth money.
I was gonna say appearance of Dr. Fry, right? So
yeah,
well, it's a cameo.
Issue 2, that variant is worth a lot of money, bro.
Right. Yeah, I know. I just sold mine on eBay.
That shit is nice, man.
Issue number 2 is, I think that's like a cameo, but the full appearance is he's in number 3.
Yeah, but I think the money book is.
Oh yeah, it's number 2. Mm-hmm. It's number 2 because I know I got mine from King of the Golden State because when Jeff told me about the book, 2 was out, and I said, "Oh, I'll get it later." Well, I waited too long.
Well, there is no later.
So, but that's I didn't pay as much as what they're going for now.
Wait. When that shit drop, pick it up.
Because even the one that just came out now is gone from the shops, and that's just the regular Alex Ross.
You go to Midtown. You take the back issues from a couple weeks ago. Them shits is gone, man. All immortal specs are gone. Yeah.
You know why, right? Because Midtown put some shits in their warehouse, and then they go to New York City.
También. That's true.
All right, we got another Marvel Tales Black Widow number 1.
Just reprint.
All right.
No, thank you.
If you want to read the books, just get a fucking trade. Like, what the hell you need to buy a trade paperback for the same price.
This is sold out online. People paid $63 for the blank.
What was that? Was it a Marvel Tales that came out not long ago that was worth money too?
Venom.
And this is kind of like what? This is kind of like a reprint of Marvel's because the anniversary is coming out. Yeah. Which is amazing in itself. This is cover and interior that he did, and this is what actually got me into Alex Ross when this book dropped, and I was hooked on his artwork ever since. I love the story, I love the artwork, and I've been following him ever since.
No,
you dropped your jaws for Alex Ross. Nice.
No, I didn't go all Bad Bunny on him. Don't worry about it.
I like all those covers for the Marvels. Them covers were nice, man.
Yeah,
that's my favorite one.
Yeah, all those covers are good.
That guy doesn't get enough.
So
no, true. I think he gets his due. I think he definitely gets his due. But
this is the first time they make reprints, huh?
He's got some shit that's like it should be worth money.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
and it's not.
Spawn 100, Spawn 100, and stuff like that. It should be.
Yes.
Spawn 100 is like a $50 book. I can't find that book for less than like $50.
Is that the Alex Ross one?
Yeah, I can't find any of them. I can't find anything after like 50.
I just feel like it should go for more.
Nah,
it should, but you know what? Some of his variants of low ratio ones that he did for Marvel go for some money.
Commodity, Gundam Giant.
Nah, Alex Ross books, not even the 1 in 100s. You can find those. Like you can find them
for like $20.
Yeah, but you're still paying like no, man. I don't know where you're finding them. Out here, you're still paying $50 for those.
Let's see, which ones are they? The ones that are the money ones are. I believe is the X-Men one, the 75th. Not 75th.
Yes, 75th.
Yeah, 75th anniversary, right? That one.
Yes.
And
Spider-Man.
Avengers number 1. What you call it? Homage cover.
Speaking of Alex Ross, here you go. Eli, right up your
Savage
Sword of Conan, a new Conan number 1. I may pick this up just on principle alone for the artwork.
I gotta read issue 2 and 3. I haven't read issues 2 and 3
That's
yet.
Nice.
Here you go. Here's something for people to pick up to get signed.
George Perez.
It's going to be his last thing, George Perez.
Nah, son, I'm good, yo.
I'm good.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Conan doesn't have no eyes.
Why did he look like a troll, sir?
Thank you. I was just going to say that. Why does he look like a troll?
He looks like one of those. You know that comic with the elves?
Yeah.
Yes.
ElfQuest.
Yeah, he looks like ElfQuest.
Looks like a good 5'8".
Nah, but you know what though? He's he can't really see, so
Yeah, shout out to George Perez, man.
That's why he didn't draw eyes on the Conan because he can't.
That's a dope cover.
That's a nice cover. Yeah. Oh, Kevin Eastman.
With his eyes because of the diabetes and shit.
Oh, you skipped Kevin Eastman. That's a nice
I'll get him.
I'm not digging the Kevin Eastman one.
I'd rather get the what you call
that
it?
one looks good.
That one, right?
That one looks good by Alex Ross though. Cool.
The Alex Ross, yeah, that cover A is the best one.
Nah, I'm not feeling the Kevin Eastman either.
Looks like a Ninja Turtle. What's wrong? No.
Shatterstar number 5.
Now,
Really?
that would be a good crossover.
Shatterstar.
Ninja Turtles and Conan.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Shatterstar.
Shadowstar.
Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider 5. I'm lost on that one, guys. Sorry, I have no idea.
Who the fuck
Not
asked
this
for
one.
Shatterstar? I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. Some idiot.
We'll skip
Why is
Shatterstar
he?
next
First
time.
off, why is he not in the X Factor, X Force book?
These damn scroll variants.
That's a scroll.
Yeah, they're getting ready for next month, guys.
They're getting ready for Secret Invasion 2.
Yes, Hulk.
The 8 coming out.
Spider-Man Deadpool number 46.
Now, that's a book they need to cancel.
Yeah.
My theory is Captain Marvel is really a scroll the whole time.
Infinity House of Civil Yet Secret Crisis War Invasion.
He's got a biggest story error. Okay, this is funny. This is kind of funny.
They forgot Age of Apocalypse.
The Marvel universe will never be the same. The earth-shattering saga that will change everything. I guess they're making fun of all major event books.
They're making fun of themselves, so screw them for that because they still do that.
Another
Star Wars, Age of
nice
Republic, Count Dooku.
No, I'm good. I already saw the movie.
Star Wars books, yo, they're getting out of control with these shit.
Yeah, you know what?
I
stopped. After they canceled Darth Vader, I was done. Like
again, Volume 2 again.
Which was let me tell you, Darth Vader
was good.
Charles Soule, that run was so good.
Yeah, but that's because Charles Soule is because he's a good writer.
Because Charles Soule got soul, and all these other artists don't.
Yeah, but Charles
that's why I asked Charles Soule he should bring back She-Hulk.
Yes, he's an artist when it comes to writing.
That's why he need to go back and do She-Hulk again.
Oh, man, Han Solo, Imperial Cadet. Oh my God.
No, let's just keep going.
Can we ignore that movie ever existed? Can we ignore everything after Return of the Jedi or whatever it is?
That's Mike Del Mundo.
Yeah. That's a dope. I'm digging those covers.
Odin got some antlers or something?
Every cover got a fucking
that's his helmet.
It's antlers, bro.
That's his helmet.
They look like no, I'm trying to say it looks like antlers.
Nigga look like Santa Claus mixed with Rudolph.
Thank you. Scroll cover.
They need to stop this, man, with the scrolls.
No, man, they're gonna milk everything.
Just kill all the scrolls.
Oh man, you guys.
All right, True Believers, Captain Marvel, number 1.
Oh, you mean the real Captain Marvel?
Oh, you mean Shazam?
No, the real Captain Marvel is in the background. That's the real Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Well, you see Shazam on the thing.
Didn't they do this already, though?
Where they put Shazam at? Where you see Shazam on there?
The banner, the 20% off of Midtown.
Oh, there you go. Like, where the fuck do you see Captain Marvel on that cover?
41.
Yeah,
hey, I sold somebody on our auction the real 41, issue 41.
All right.
Yeah.
That's another book that needs to get canceled.
Yes,
Winter Soldier, last and not least. That's it.
That's it.
We're done.
We're done.
Oh, shit,
yeah, that's it.
Some pedophile stuff.
That's it.
That's it.
Jumping with another little boy.
All right, Marky.
Okay,
all right, guys. I want to thank everyone for joining us in the chat. We'll go down the line and give our final thoughts. Anybody has anything to say, promote. Now is the time. We'll start with Eli. Go ahead, Eli. Final thoughts.
G.I. Joe is saved because they're looking for somebody. Hasbro said they're looking for somebody to do G.I. Joe stuff. So
you better apply then.
I better get hired then, but I gotta apply first. So yeah, I'm working on that. But yeah, that's it.
All right, Jeff Johnson. Final thoughts. Any shout outs?
Yo, just stay tuned for our auction tomorrow, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that's just about it, man.
All right.
Yeah, Pooty.
Mike.
Yo, shout out to everybody who joined us. Shout out to the Doom for joining us, bro. Appreciate it, man. That was dope of you, man. Yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow for the auction. We got some heat, man. We got some heat coming up tomorrow. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. I saw some of the books that that Manny gonna throw up, and y'all gonna want to bid on some books, bro, tomorrow. And promote this show, man. Join us on the next show, man. Join us on the next show.
All right, cool. Manny.
Yeah, we got some heat, yo. It's gonna be dope. Stay tuned to tomorrow's show. Thanks for coming out, Doom. If you come down in April, man, you have some time. I'll let your boy. I'll probably be the one that with the most freedom out of all the guys here.
Okay.
Oh, maybe Mike. Me and Mike.
Hey, I'll be free.
So hit us up, man.
Word.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I don't know if it's my turn, but thanks for having me. This was really fun. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, and yeah. So this was
go ahead.
This was actually like not a well, I guess I could say it was a dream, but it was kind of a dream. No, man. I mean, you guys don't understand. Like,
look, you kissed her ass enough. It's okay. We get it. Thank you.
You guys don't understand, man. I've always had like a couple of things on my YouTube bucket list and all that shit. One of them was like, but I'm not gonna ask, the New York Warriors. So
yo, stop lying.
Just a bunch of fucking crazy dumb comic collectors in New York. That's about it, man. We ain't special, man.
Let me do my thing.
Maybe
guys, let him talk. Come on.
When Biggie's like, you don't even understand. Like, I showed my wife the phone. I was like, this is fucking crazy. Look at this. Biggie's asked me if I want to go on this. So I wanted to make it a point. So thanks for having me. And if I'm off on a Tuesday, I would love to join one of you guys' auctions. And it's pretty much about it. Thanks, Dan. I'll hit you guys up in April. It's actually for a business meeting, but I think we have free time like at night, and I definitely want to hit up Midtown. I went to it once. It was all right. I thought it was gonna be more, but then I found out I guess I went to a smaller Midtown. Is there two or is there only one?
There's like three of them.
Three of them.
Oh, okay. So I think what happened is I probably went to one that wasn't like the Midtown.
You didn't go to the main one. Yeah, the main one's in Times Square.
Yeah, the smallest one is the one downtown by the seaport, South Street Seaport.
Is it like on the side? Like you got to take a high step, like a step goes really steep?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the one I went to.
There's the one in Grand Central.
Okay, so that's the one with the high steps. I was like, fuck, man, I hope I don't fall down. Like,
if you want to go to a real comic shop and you have time, I could take you to a real comic shop if you come down.
Yeah,
Royal Collectibles is a better comic shop than Midtown.
Yeah, I find stuff there that I want.
Yeah, Royals have a better time at Royals.
I gotta ask you guys where to have a real pizza, because the last time I went there, I asked the concierge. I figured he lives there, so he told me this place
down the
street, and then I had it, and then man, I got the full New York experience. Like the guy didn't want to pay any attention to me at all. It was awesome. It was lovely. But
he got $1 pizza from Two Brothers.
No, but when I got the pizza, I was all like, oh, I mean, I guess it's okay. But I was kind of expecting something.
Nah, it's better places.
Nah, that spot that we hit up during Big Apple Con.
That place is good.
That one was good. And also, Manny, the one, remember when I went to your job downtown? That spot was okay downtown, too. The pizza was good.
Look, there's only 3 pizza places in New York, the entirety of New York you need to go to. You got to go to Two Boots in Brooklyn. You got to go to, I forget what the name of it is, but it's on Court Street somewhere, and they make pretty good pizza.
Yeah, and L&B's in Brooklyn, too.
Nah, that shit's nasty. I don't like L&B's.
And then there's a third one, but I'm forgetting that one, too. But yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them. There's a lot. But anyways, go ahead, man.
Marky, go ahead. Your final thoughts real quick.
Final thoughts. Well, everybody, thank you hanging around for us a little bit overtime we got here. Doom, thank you so much for all this, you crazy bastard, you.
We don't want to see those on the auction either.
Most importantly, thank you for this. Right there, because when I'm talking to these motherfuckers, I definitely need a drink. So anyway, salute everybody. Good night.
Sample size. That was a sample size.
Yeah, he's a drunk.
All right, guys. I want to thank everybody in the chat for joining us. I want to thank the Steve Doom143. Thank you for joining us. You're welcome anytime. Whatever you have off on on a Monday that we're on, just hit me up on a message. You know what I mean? And I'll send you the link.
Or the auction. Or the auction, whatever.
Yeah, or the auction, either one.
On the auction, either one.
Whichever you're free for, just let me know, and you're in there. And tomorrow again, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I know it's a little earlier, but it gives us a chance to dial in everybody. So we try to start a little earlier. So we're gonna have a full house. So I'm not gonna have any guests because it's gonna be all of us. So that's kind of like a full panel right there, all on for this auction. And that's it. I can't think of anything else that we left out.
And congrats winners from the trivia, guys. Congrats.
Tacoma just hit me up, on IG. Just DM me your address. I'm sure I have it, but just in case, they'll go out when I do my auction books tomorrow. The next day, like Wednesday or Thursday. And that's it, guys. Until next time. Peace.
Later.
Gators.